it's a great honor to host the one and only Diamond Platinumz.
Well, shwari, fresh, kama kawaida. After I started listening to his songs, then I started appearing to be him, like to become like him, you know. Most of the times when I visit my sisters or I visit any other people to say, they'll be like, you know, Uncle Levy, we've seen you, we saw you on TV, you are singing, meaning we have seen it was a Diamond
Platinumz.
Yes.
Okay.
So many times I've been helped because of this same name. Because okay, my dream is to meet him. That's my dream. From there, it will be done.
So that's what's coming up on the show today. And boy, oh boy, you don't want to miss out on the conversations we're about to have. And we get straight into it. I'm your host. My name is Chimweka, or simply Chimweka, a.k.a. Chida 3. And my first guest is somebody who has really dominated the East African continent. Somebody who has really inspired so many artists, not only from that part of the continent, but from across the world. I mean, others are also referred to in Zambia as, you know, as that artist of Zambia. We get to see that happening. And he's done so much for the industry over the years. His collaborations. He's even performed here in Zambia before. And it's a great honor to host the one and only Diamond Platinumz. Welcome to the show.
Thank you so very much, Chimweka.
How do you say hi in Swahili again?
VP.
VP.
Yes.
So VP says hi.
Hi. At Bwanji. Something like that.
Oh, okay. And then like, how are you?
Mambo VP.
Mambo VP.
So Mambo VP, it's how are you? Like Shikamo, it's more like you're greeting someone who's older than you.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Shikamo,
okay.
Yes. Like for you, it's VP. Oh, shwari. Fresh, kama kawaida. Yes, that's how you greet like to someone like you.
Okay.
Yes, exactly.
Okay. Of course, you can tell that it's not the actual Diamond Platinumz, but this is Levy Mwale.
Exactly.
Who's also known as the Diamond Platinumz Wamu Zambia, Wamu Chibolia.
Exactly. Yeah.
My guy, how are you doing?
I'm doing fine. How are you?
I'm okay. You've really you've even learned Swahili because of looking like Diamond Platinumz.
Yeah, so I can speak Swahili, I can speak Rwandanese, I can speak the language from Burundi. I'm one person whereby I got inspired. So, like for Diamond Platinumz, his producer was from Burundi. Liza, that's his name. So I started getting that information, like to know him more. Like when he reads the song, I'll try to find out what does it mean. I would visit different people, like those guys who are owning shops. You know that in Zambia, a lot of foreigners from Tanzania, the ones who are owning some shops. So I had friends whereby if there's a new song, I'll go there direct while he's doing his business, and I'm also finding out what that song really means. So upon that, I started learning just like that. I can go to any shop and speak Swahili. Like the other time, I was even one of my friends, I won't mention his name, we went to Tanzania. I never paid anything. It's him who paid for everything. From here, Lusaka, to Dar es Salaam, there. I escorted him. He went to buy some clothes. So it's me who was in front talking to the Swahili, chatting, like visiting people. So we had even a chance to visit our Diamond Platinumz house and also his studio. But it wasn't us who were paying those fees, like transport. So what happened after we reached there, Dar es Salaam in Tanzania? After we reached, the guys were like, this guy looks like Diamond Platinumz. I'm sure he's rated. So, but most of those guys from there, they don't speak English. It's Swahili. Throughout it's Swahili. So it's a bit challenging when you don't know how to speak Swahili and they know how to speak Swahili. Then you need to find someone who can speak on your behalf. So I was one of them. That's why the guy took me there. So after we reached there, the guys were like, this guy is Diamond. Look at it. They started taking some photos, I started trending the very day. Diamond, hey, Shanshan. So it was like, no, let's take him to Diamond Platinumz studio or house. So the guys booked those Bajajis, those to my Hondas for, I don't know how.
Yeah, like the ones they use for.
Deliveries, tracking source.
What do they in? Is it Kenya? They call them boda boda.
But yes, even there it's boda boda.
Boda boda,
Yes, but the other name is Bajaj.
Okay.
So they booked 3 of them. I was the one that was in the middle. Then the other guy was in front. Then the rest was Okonka Mochabe. So after we reached, we started first with his house. So after Tafika Kunyumba Tinapezati, okay, the house is big. It's not a house, it's a mansion. It's upstairs, whereby his house he built it in Mbezi Beach. There's a beach where he stays. When you are outside upstairs, you can even see the beach, the surface there. So after Tafika, the security guide cried. After seeing me, cried like, unajua jamani, sembe Diamond Platinumz alipo hapa. He was speaking Swahili. If he was there, would have, I don't know how I can say. So I was like, he's not around. No, he went for a performance in Ethiopia. So the same guy said, no, what you can do, just go to his studio. Tell these guys to escort you to the studio. Then you have an interview with the guys there. Then definitely you will see the video. Then the same guys, the ones who took me there. So we went there to the studio, Wasafi TV studios and thingy. After we reached there, we found a lot of people at the studio, outside the studio. Then the guys were like, this guy looks like him, exact. Not that, because there's the other one there in Tanzania. He calls himself as well Diamond Platinumz. So they're like, no, this one is the real one, you know. Then I was like, I wanted to enter. Then the other journalist came through to say, no, unajua jamani, uko na shingapi tukupe nani pass uingie hapa. Then I was like, hapa mimi sina hela. Meaning, unazingati, we give you an interview. How much do you have? Then I was like, no, me, I don't have anything. Because I to be honest, I never had any money. I was on his budget because the guy is the one who took me there. So we tried to negotiate. No, let's try. Okay, just even like a short clip. No, we can't, because we know that when you just enter, you forget about us. You start. There was just something they were claiming for, like.
So let's take it back a little bit. At what point did you realize that you really look like Diamond Platinumz?
So that was 2012. You remember those days, the time he did Mbagala first songs? Those are his very first songs. So I used to enjoy that same song. So there was where I used to stay in Chibolia, our landlord. He was like, do you know that you look like this guy? By then, I never had any interest, you know. He was like, do you know that you look like this guy? Then I was like, okay. It wasn't that, I couldn't see it. So after I started listening to his songs, then I started appearing to be him, like to become like him, you know. Then from there, I started dressing like him, following following all his programs, like his performances. Then that's why I started now involving myself. So okay, I really want to meet this guy. Let me try by all means to be like him. Okay, he's my inspiration. He inspired me because I've been following him, all his works and what he does for the people of Tanzania. It's not only for Tanzania, but even outside Tanzania. He has been helping people. I remember the time of coronavirus, he had his own hotel. He had to remove all the people who were lodging by the same hotel. Then anafa kama abantu wa corona. So okay, this is going to be what's this for coronavirus? It was just for, yes. So
just volunteered.
Yes, I was inspired. Okay, this guy is.
So from then, you had to even do like the haircut, everything. What?
Definitely, it started even My head wasn't like this. I started just following him. Then people now started also contributing. Say, the more people say you look like him, I started also seeing it. When I look at the mirror, okay, but I really look at him. Okay, but okay. So again, what made me to follow him is most of the times when I visit my sisters or I visit any other people to say, they'll be like, Uncle Levy, we've seen you, we saw you on TV, you are singing, meaning they have seen it was a Diamond
Platinumz.
Yes.
Okay, I see.
Like, okay. So many times I've been helped because of this same name. The other time I was going to town from Chibolia to Karingaring. I was going to the office. By then I was doing attachments. So I was working. Then the boss was like, boss mkwela, sinkwela. Kamfana kapala na Diamond. Iwo mfana wenda anaenda ku Karingaringa. Tie na nilibe sinikwela. Tie chabe nabalankala nakwela mbasi. So wantu wabaka hapana na Diamond wa mino mgai zai. So anankala kansipa pa side there was someone who was taking a video. But sister why mkopa mpala anafanya kalangize mfano wanga kunyumba ama mkonda Diamond. Okay, nipasa na namba yako. I gave them my number. They called me to say, I want to see you. He didn't want to see you. I went there. It was, I was touched by the guy was very happy to see me. He was like, no,
Wait, the guy or the sister?
So
or the sister was trying to show the brother?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So I was like, okay. So there are people who are just when they see me, they are happy. So
have you made money out of it?
Yeah.
So you go performing like at Diamond Platinumz?
Yeah. So
and you make money off that?
Yes, I do. So because my dream is to meet him. That's my dream. From there, it will be done.
That can happen.
That's my big dream. So if there's anyone who can able to connect me, I'll be very grateful.
So now people actually pay you to perform like Diamond Platinumz?
Yes. So my face.
So how much do you charge?
It depends with the like for Chimweka, I can charge you a lot of money because I know you have a lot of money. It's a lie. So it depends with the how they approach me or how much they have for me.
Yeah.
So the first time, let me tell you now this day. The first time I'd gone for a performance, it was my first time. So I was walking across Karingaringa. I was coming from work. Then there was this guy. You also didn't makonda kam guys. Umapalana kaja kam guys ka Tanzania kaja. Kadamona hey. Uziwa nifuna ukantanzeko. Nina wedding nifuna kwatila dia so na so. Ngantajinge zingati. By then it was my first time. I nezebe na mtengo tinza watajenga zinga. So I was like, okay, you just tell me how much you have. Then I was like, no, to be honest, man, I'm broke. I can give you a 2,000. Then nakanza 2,000. So for now, I will just pay you 1,000. Then the other one I'll give you when you perform. Papa, 1 pin. So I balance there, but this is how people make money, just like that. So I went home, started vibe kaza.
Yeah.
So that day, yafika is in Pamelsin wedding. After they introduced me, I only performed 2 songs. Then the money that I made, it was 750. It was in Yosoela plus that 1,000. Then what surprises me was time yakuja ija. Sitanyamuka kai sumuzi wakai, you know what I mean? Time yakuja mayama kama ndo panga lai udabache wabwera. No, imayai waza kuletelani. I was surprised. So nishi wanemekeza maningi.
Yeah.
So from there I went home. I cried to say, okay,
this is what it is now. Okay, so now it's a very interesting situation you're in. But one thing that stands out is that you're also from Chibolia. So yes. Do you know Triple M?
Yes.
So did you grow up anywhere nearby?
So at Triple M, I used to see him because he used to sell catapults.
Oh, okay.
Yes. He's my good friend. We grew up together. there's a bar called Lavanya there in Chibolia.
Okay.
Yeah, it's there. So because ngati to my rap battle, he'll be there. You get the point. He'll be there, do his chauffeur thingy, pa. People would support just like that. But even now we do talk, we chat. He's a good person. I can't say bad things about him. He's very good, and he has also been helping me. Because sometimes sometimes under pressure, you just call him, boy, I think the moon shine. So na so. Okay. I could do me something like that.
Okay. So now, that's an interesting thing, because when people hear of someone who grew up in Chibolia, or just when people hear of Chibolia, there's so many things that people say. Of course, around drugs. It's just a notorious neighborhood from how a lot of people see it. Others are even scared to even just step foot into Chibolia. As someone who's grown there, would you say the things that people say about Chibolia are true?
So, firstly, I'm a certified peer psychosocial counselor. Okay. I was trained by the DEC. So, some of the things are not true. Some of the things are true.
So, okay, let's start with what is true.
What do you know about Chibolia yourself first?
That it's a hub for drugs. Drugs are sold there, sometimes even grown there. It's a place where, you can't even go with maybe the way you're dressed, but if you're not from there, maybe by the time you're leaving, you won't have your bow tie, you won't have maybe you'll make you take off your shoes, maybe you might even just live in a boxer. What else they say? I think those are some of the two main common things people say about Chibolia.
So about those stories, stealing, it's a thing of the past. Now that things have changed, it's no longer the place you knew a long time ago. It used to happen like that. Like people would do all sort of stuff daytime, like you're watching someone is getting a phone from someone's pocket, people are watching. But for now, those things are gone, because the management or the team, the people who are leaders, like the chairmans or the councillors, they have to put their heads together to say, okay, let's see how we can help out this stuff of all those stuff like stealing. And for now, it's safe. And you mentioned the thing of drugs being grown there. I don't think there's a place I've seen people planting or drugs. They don't come from there. They come from outside. And people sell drugs. They don't come from they don't stay there, or they don't belong from there.
So you're saying the people who sell drugs don't even live there?
No.
But it's true that they sell drugs there. We've seen police raids. Sean, what?
So the word Chibolia means an abandoned place. You get the point. So I think that's the reason why maybe people do all those stuffs. So it's quite challenging to say, okay, they sell, but definitely drugs are there, but they are everywhere. When you go to Mateo, when you go to Mississippi, when you go to, they sell drugs.
But people make it seem like, I think I've never really been to Chibolia.
Okay.
But people have made it seem like it's just in the open. People just sell drugs, like you're just selling vegetables, tomato, machan. That's how people have made it seem.
Saying is believing. That's what I can say.
So you're saying that's not true?
I don't know how I can answer this question. People sell. People sell. Yes, people sell.
Yeah, like you said, people sell even just in the places, my yard, people also sell there. But the only difference that people have made it seem like there, people do it without they don't even hide anymore. That's okay. Niapa, even know at apa. Good is apa.
Yeah. What? That's how it is.
Yeah.
That's how it is. It's I think the reason why they do that, like I said, Chibolia, it's the meaning of Chibolia, it's the abandoned place.
Yeah, so meaning is true. What you're saying is true.
Yeah.
And it's also known for apparently they sell high grade stuff. Like if you need some Probably even for the others who who sell in other areas. When you go to Chibolia, it's like kumaoda manje.
Yeah, just like kunkala chipa restaurant hapa ndipo mapika mushe hapa i restaurant ndiye kodi nsima ya mushe. So
But it's like others even go kumaoda ku Chibolia. So that one is true. I know you don't want to get your friends locked up. So we'll leave it. We'll leave it there for now. But I mean, I think we've met a number of good people from Chibolia either way. I mean, I've met you. I've met Chibolia. I've met a number of people. I know you've also been part of this. Been a media.
Chibolya Media Farm.
Yes, Chibolia Media Farm. I've heard of that.
Thank you for bringing that.
Yeah.
So I joined that group. That was 2018.
Okay.
Yes. By then, I used to be roaming around the streets. You know, I want to be frank. I want to be open. You know, I also used to sell those stuff, but not as in having my own stuff. No.
Yeah.
Sometimes find go and deliver. You know those stuffs.
Okay.
Yes, but after I was being oriented by the DEC, I had to put up my mind, and I'm someone who is I can coach, I can.
So the process of selling weed, did you ever get locked up or get caught?
No.
Never.
So niko change la chabe, you know, but suzachenjera kabili katatu definitely one day, but you just need to know how to do it.
So now, as a peer psychosocial counselor, how do you what do you tell your people back? Are you still in Chibolia, by the way?
Yes, I do visit. So most of the times when I visit,
But so you don't live there anymore?
I have my sisters and my brothers who are staying there.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
Okay. But you don't live there.
not anymore. Okay. But it's my hometown.
It's your home.
So my dream is to change that place. Yeah. Yes. So again, the other thing that I've noticed whereby people do that, it's they don't have what to do. Get the point?
Oh yeah. So
there's nothing like okay, when you're done with school, this is what you're going to be doing. So that program about Chibolia Media Farm came through in 2018. By then, like I said, I used to do those stuff. So I had to join because my interest was acting and other stuff. So after I joined those guys, they were about to end the same course. They were remaining with should be 1 week or 2 weeks or so. So after I joined, I started learning a bit of camera work, you know. Then there was a time they said, no, you'll be going for internships. Then I was like, what am I going to do, or what am I going to achieve? Because I haven't had any knowledge enough to go and do some attachments at any TV station. So I don't know what God did, or just did some. God is when God is there for you, no one can do anything. So my name was there among those guys who are going for internships. My name was at Movie TV. We were picked Movie TV to do some internships for 3 months. Then the other guys, it was QTV. That was 2010. So after we reached at Movie TV, they said no. You pick what you choose where you want to do your attachments, your work from. So I had to say, okay, I want transmission, because I wanted to know more what happens, how it takes for a thing to be on TV. Yeah. So we did there for 3 months. By God's time, we were picked. They picked 3 of us. Me, Michael, Kapalu, and yes, that's the 3 of us. 2018.
Kapalu is also from Chibolia?
Yes.
So, by the way, backstory is that Kapalu, with a Kapalu who works here at Diamond as well. He works in transmission. So transmission, for those who don't understand, is the people who are behind the scenes, the people who, especially for live programs, they're the ones who put the names you see on the screen there, the people who, switch the cameras, the people who do all those, things in the background. So Kapalu is here, but I know that he's also part of he's a product of the Chibolia Media Farm. Okay. So
to be honest, the time I went to Movie TV, I never used to know how to operate a computer or a laptop.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you learned all those things
from there. Movie TV, everything.
Nice.
I learned presenting. transmission controlling.
That way, I also knew the celebrity twins.
Yes, the Joe and Noel twins.
Oh, no.
Yeah, those guys have been good. They have been encouraging me. Okay, life check kuchemo mankalila. My steps. Those guys have also helped me to say, okay. And I also want to thank Noel Mwanza. I was performing at his wedding.
And that's where I met him. He was performing at the wedding. I was the MC. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, Diamond Wamuzambi. I've been told Diamond Wamuzambi wants to perform. Diamond Chibolia. Who's this guy? Only for this guy to show up. I'm like, okay, this would be interesting. And I called him. I introduced him as Diamond Wamuzambi, and people loved it. People loved it, and it was good. Okay, that's pretty interesting. Have you been watching this show, African Rich? What's the name of the show?
African Rich by celebrities, where there's Diamond and his ex-husband.
It's Rich, African, and Famous.
Yes,
African, Rich, and Famous, something in those lines. Yeah.
Yes.
Have you been watching that show?
Exactly.
So you've been seeing what he's doing. His women drama.
There's women drama, and that guy, I've just forgotten his name. Is now the husband to Zari.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, me most of the times when I'm watching, I just wait for his part. Yeah, Platnumz. When you're inspired, when you need to know what is happening. Exactly.
I get you. No, that's interesting. Is that how you also want your life to be? With your women, I see he's got a charm for women, knows how to talk to women. Is that how you are as well? You just adopt that?
I don't know. I can answer it.
Levy, thanks a lot for coming to my brother. We wish you the best.
Okay.
And yeah, we can't wait for the day you actually meet Diamond Platinumz.
Please, if there's anyone who can connect me to that person, please, I'm available.